Hello, everybody. It's here. It's time. Let the intro play while I pour myself a drink. It's all I got left.
Good morning, Night City! Yesterday's body count lottery rounded out to a solid and sturdy 30. 10 out of Haywood, thanks to unabated gang wars. One officer down, so I guess you're all screwed, cause the NCPD will not let that go. Got another blackout in Santo Domingo. Net runners are at it again, poking holes in the power grid. While over in Westbrook, trauma teams scraping cyber psycho victims off the pavement. And in Pacifica, well, Pacifica is still Pacifica. This has been your man, Stan. Join me for another day in our city of dreams.
All right. Hello, Kiwi and Topaz. Welcome in. It's time for Cyberpunk. We've pretty much beaten Crisis Core Reunion, and I'm already set up to try Minerva, so that's going to happen on Sunday for those of you who are still looking forward to that. So I'll be doing that then. But it's time to start a new game, and what better game to play than Cyberpunk? We just got a new update. I don't have the update, DLC, whatever nonsense, but I've never played this game. I have yet to touch it. I've seen Kiwi play it a little bit, but that's about the extent of what I know. So, two big things. One, no nudes. Sorry, folks. I gotta keep it clean. Two, no copyrighted music. They have as an option for that, and I'm grateful for that, so I don't have to worry about getting fucking DMCA'd every 5 seconds from both Twitch and YouTube. So, thank you for doing that. Anyways, so all that nonsense is out of the way. I already spent time this morning going through all the settings and stuff. Now, here's where I struggle. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm not worried. And if you see a little nudity, whoops. Keep it brief, we'll keep it classy. Alright, difficulty level. This is where I was struggling. So, there's easy. Right trace for players who just want to sit back and enjoy the story. Combat will not pose a challenge. We got normal. Enemies will have all the tools at their disposal to take V on, but for the most part, only enemies at a higher level will prove a significant challenge. Okay. Then you've got hard. Combat will be a substantial challenge. The effective use of perks, cyberware, combat gadgets, and consumables will be essential to survival. And then there's very hard. Buckle up for a serious challenge. Careful character development, clever use of items, game mechanics, and the environment will be necessary to help V make it on the streets on Night City. So, I'm kind of torn between normal and hard. Like, normally my go-to is like, alright, let's just go the hardest difficulty, go balls to the walls, and let's just see what happens. However, if this is at all the type of game that I think it is, because from what I've seen, it plays similar to, like, Fallout, which, if that's the case, great, awesome, but I'm not an FPS guy. Never have been, never will be. That being said, I still want a challenge, but at the same time, I know what my limitations are. So I'm kind of torn between normal and hard. So, I pose it to you, chat. What difficulty do you think I should play? Because I could really go either way. I don't want to be a wuss and go normal, but at the same time, I don't want to go hard and then spend half an hour on one fight because I keep getting my ass handed to me. Oh, Kiwi says I can change the difficulty later on with no repercussions. Go hard or go home. Yeah, boy. All right. V's Life Pack. Select V's Life Pack. Some events and dialogue options in the game will be different depending on your choice. Am I playing as V? Am I V in this case? Okay, so I am V. So you can play as a nomad, roaming the Badlands, looting scrapyards, raiding fuel depots. Life on the road wasn't easy, but growing up in a nomad clan has its perks. Honesty, integrity, and a love of freedom. Qualities that few in Night City possess and no amount of money can buy. Then you got Street Kid. They say if you want to understand the streets, you gotta live them. Gangs, fixers, dolls, small-time pushers. You were raised by them all. Down here, the law of the jungle dictates the weak serve the strong. The only law in the Night City you have yet to break. And then you have Corpo. Few leave the corporate world with their lives. Few are still with their souls intact. You've been there. You've bent the rules, exploited secrets, and weaponized information. There's no such thing as a fair game. Only winners and losers. Honestly, all three of these backgrounds seem pretty awesome. I genuinely can't decide. If I had to kind of boil it down, it's basically, do you want business smarts, street smarts, or do you want to just have like sort of like a rugged survivalness to you? Are you kind of like a loner? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use reverse psychology here. I assume most players are going to either go nomad or street kid. Because let's face it, those descriptions are pretty sexy. I wouldn't mind going for those. But when you have Corpo here, I feel like it doesn't quite have the same allure. But for me, this is my type of game where you use your social skills to try and infiltrate and make things happen. And worst case, you go to fisticuffs or gunfire. So for me, I think this is the route I want to go. So I'm going to go Corpo here. Let's see. Well, it's going to be me. We're going to make it a male avatar. I really just don't... Business guy Ty, hell yeah. I'd say I'm Mr. Business, but that name's already been taken, so I'll have to settle for something else. Voice tone masculine or
I'm V.
feminine?
I'm V.
I'll take the guy voice. Skin type? What the hell does that mean? Okay. Oh my, no. No. How's it going, dude? Been watching Grumps play freaking House Party. So now I got Frank on the mind. Let's see here. Eyes. That is almost a lack of color. That looks like white. Oh, it's the shape of the eyes. Ew. It's kind of weird going through them and just watching like the eyes kind of like move around. I'm just gonna stick with whatever was first. Oh no, I do not like that. Nope. Really? Hard eyes? Can we have something normal, please? Just a normal eyeball. Is that too much to ask for? For fuck's sake. Look into my eyes. You are getting sleepy. Fucking Bomberman eyes. There we go. Fucking thank you. I had to go through how many options to get to some normal goddamn eyes? I've always wanted blue eyes, so we're gonna go blue. Oh, and here we go with the eyebrows. Or lack thereof. Will you stop moving? I'm trying to look at your fucking eyebrows. God damn it. Alright. Eyebrow color, fine, whatever. Eyelash color, whatever. Nose, that's fine. Mouth, I can work with that. Jaw, I can't tell difference, so I'll just stick with what I started with. Ears look fine. Beard, you know what? We're going clean cut. Cyberware. Ew. No. I just want to fucking zoom out. Okay, fine, whatever. I feel like the cyberware is supposed to be like basically like techie looking tattoos, but none of them like that's the closest that kind of tickles my fancy, and even still it feels like it's very much in the way, but whatever. Facial scars. Oh, crisscross applesauce. Damn. That must have been a hell of a fight. Hey, you know what? We'll leave it. Oh, that's a fair point, Topaz. I forgot about Detroit. Yeah. But I think maybe I subconsciously avoided it just because I didn't want that to be the same. Piercings. What? What is option 13? What's pierced? Oh, rotate Q and E. Oh, just a single ear piercing. Helps if you read, doesn't it? Other ear. You know, I'll go with the single stud. That's fine. Piercing color. You know what? I like that. Teeth. You have teeth. Great. Awesome. Eye makeup. Makeup. Color, lip, makeup. Style check, makeup. Okay. Blemishes, nails, nipples. Why are nipples an op? I could turn off nipples? Okay, we're leaving the nipples on. Don't need a CGI nipples off the list. We can have some nipplage. Body tattoo. Whoa. Oh, he did not take any time getting some ink on that body. Holy shit. My anaconda don't want none unless you... Really? 5 fucking options. Okay, so you can't even just get like a simple arm tattoo. Body scars. You know what? The face. We got a face scar. We don't need anything else. Next. All right. Each attribute contains a set of skills. Both attributes and skills provide different bonuses depending on your style of play. Skill levels increase as you perform activities associated with them. Okay. The maximum level of a skill is limited by the level of the attribute that it belongs to. All right. So... Are you going to tell me what... Okay, here we go. Body. Body determines your raw physical power and fortitude. Progressing it improves your proficiency with shotguns, light machine guns, and blunt weapons. Those all sound like they're right up my alley. Whenever I played Battlefield with my friends back in the day, LMGs were my bread and butter. Like, you give me an LMG, I'm just going to plop down and just be like... enables you to open some doors by force, rip off turrets, and use intimidating or solo train dialogue choices. Intelligence determines your net running abilities. Progressing it improves your proficiency with smart weapons and allow you to unleash your full potential as a net runner. It also enables you to access local subnets and show off your knowledge of the net and dialogues. +1 max RAM per 4 attribute points. That's interesting. And this was 2 health per attribute point. Reflexes determine your maneuverability and ability to evade enemy attacks. Progressing the attribute improves your proficiency with assault rifles, submachine guns, and blades, and enables you to use advanced movements. It also enables you to make quick, observant remarks and dialogues. Crit chance per attribute point. Technical ability determines your techie know-how. Progressing involves your proficiency with explosives and tech weapons, and allows you to be compatible with high-end cyberware. It also allows you to bypass some locks, override device, and exhibit tech-savvy knowledge and dialogues. +2 armor per attribute point. Okay. And then, cool. Cool determines your assassination skills and stealth abilities. Progressing improves your proficiency with precision rifles, sniper rifles, handguns, and throwable weapons. It also enables you to use advanced stealthy perk abilities and subtle or street-smart dialogue choices. Crit damage per attribute point. Okay. So I have 7 points available. And 3 is the minimum stat points for all. So I think this is how I'm going to play this. I want the +1 max RAM, so we're going to put a point in intelligence. I think reflexes I'm not super, like, psyched about. So I think what I'm going to do here is pop a few points and make it like that. Kind of balanced, but I think I want the proficiency with those weapons. I want the ability to, what was it? I wanted the tech savviness, and then I wanted the street smart dialogue options. Not sure if I'm going to put more points into cool, but oh yeah. I saved the remainder of my alcohol just for this. Alright, so my alias is V. We're playing hard difficulty. My backstory is Corpo. I have 5 body, 4 intelligence, 3 reflexes, 5 tech ability, 5 cool. Alright, here we go! Wahoo! Oh, welcome everybody to Cyberpunk. It only took me 18 minutes to make character. This is just a loading screen, or are we about to see something? God. Remember when loading screens were a thing? Like, all you kids might not remember, but back in our day, like PS1, when we first started getting like 3D graphics, like there was levels were like so intensive, like we had to have like a loading screen just to like let the console load in the next part of the level. And so like if there was ever like a city that was like too big and they had to like load in the middle of the city and like you kept accidentally crossing that line to make it load, it was the worst. It drove me nuts. So like I said, I know nothing about this game. I know nothing about how to play it. All I know is effectively the general premise and the little bits and pieces that, oh god.
V, you there?
I'm here. Are you here? Oh, we are off to a goddamn fantastic start, aren't we? It didn't, so I had this problem when I first launched it, and it got stuck, but it eventually did run. The music's still playing, which is a good sign. I'm gonna launch Task Manager. Says it's not responding. Alright. Second verse, same as the first. I'm Henry the Eighth, I am. Henry the Eighth, I am. Could I move my cam to the other side of the screen? Sure, I can move it wherever. I don't know where it's better to be. Which corner should it be in? Yeah, hopefully the character gets to stay. Yeah, top side or bottom side? There you go. Take two. Yeah, we've seen this already. Besides Topaz, even if they didn't keep the character, it's not the worst. Oh, risk of seizure. In this game, you will encounter a screen that isn't long enough for you to actually read it. Just know there's a risk of seizure. No save files. Alright, new game. Hard. Corpo. Pick the guy. Luckily, I've already gone through all this, so it's not too difficult to go back through and do all this. And I didn't change a whole lot in the explicit thing, where if I actually did have a problem, I did change the cyberware to 3. And I changed facial scars to 3. Left piercing's the same. Left da 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 da. I mean, left nipples on. That was a good thing. 5, 3, 4, 5. What are you sorry for, Kiwi? I mean, like I said, this is why I left it pretty simple, so if I had to remake it, it's not a problem. I mean, I figure since I was able to play Hogwarts Legacy, I didn't think Cyberpunk was going to be a problem. But hold on, we have to throw up first. Yummy. Well, this is really starting to upset me. So this is what I get for not playing far enough to make sure that the game works, just assuming that the game will work. It's Detroit all over again. At least with Detroit, I got somewhere in the... I don't want to provide feedback. No, fuck that. Alright. To the internet! And my internet. Alright. Looks like I gotta kill the task again here. Alright, Google Cyberpunk. Oop, that's not how you spell that. Cyberpunk 2077. Game freezes at beginning of game. But for around 5 seconds, the initial screen was freeze. Repeat until. Okay. So apparently, on Steam, or at least from what I can tell, there's no intro videos mod. Let's see here. Let's try Reddit, see what Reddit says. Hey TV, how we doing? Not great. Launched Cyberpunk only for it to freeze about 5 seconds into the intro and trying to troubleshoot and stream. So that's always a good start, isn't it? These are all just not helpful. So let's look in Steam and check our settings, right? I'm going to move you guys back to center screen here. I'm going to pause recording.